Yahya Bojang.
Ako nde Yahya Bojang. Iba fala mandinka kangolto.
Do swear that.
Mbenkalila ko.
Mbekala ko.
I'll speak the truth.
Mbeto nyale fola.
The whole truth.
The whole truth.
To nyadama.
And nothing but the truth.
Nte fem fola.
So help me God.
Ni ala temo.
Abarak.
Bole fola.
Thank you, Mr. Witness. Good afternoon, Chairman. Good afternoon, members of the Commission.
Council ko Chairman Itinyang, Commissioner Be Altinyang.
Mr. Witness, can you please get yourself comfortable? We know that you're not feeling very well.
Ako ya lonko iman sahaba ke bari sisi puru ye tarasi kuring.
Can you just confirm to us whether you're well enough to proceed with your testimony today?
Ako I lafta yenyim ko indimma fo hanimbi ebe tembe damento isi continue no le ka sede yaro ke bibang. Sedo ako akenyinin kale fo ibe tembo mento ibe sede yaro ke no le bibang. Yo sedo ayenyinin kale fo be tembe da mento be continue no le ka sede yaro ke biba
Hankai.
Yes.
That
is my purpose of being here.
Very well. Thank you very much, Mr. Witness. As you know, my name is Sagar, in short, and we met yesterday briefly.
Ako inumbara ko yalo nyamen atomu Sagar lete aliya ben sutun ke kunung.
Hankai.
I will be leading your questioning today on behalf of the commissioners.
Dung commissioner lutoya la atelebe nyinin karo kela bi atelebe nyinin kala.
Bismillah.
Just so you have an idea what we'll be covering today, we'll go through your personal information and background.
Puru salong ebe dunna men kono bi ite fangu mujumaleti puru salong imumenti.
We will also touch on your political activities throughout the years.
Adung ila politiko fana ila taro politiko kono kuol tata nyamin sangolu kono mbeo fana nyinin kala le.
Bismillah.
We will also discuss the ill treatment that you received or the torture that you went through at the hands of the authorities.
Mbe kachala le fana ye mantoro mentaki ye ko membe kela menia kela wo nyaton ko lupru mbe o fana mala le kachakono.
Bismillah.
And finally, we will discuss your victimization and the impact that it's had on your life.
Dung kumo labandula ye toro mentaki ibata me yaje mbe o fulale aning unata mune sima ila baluokono.
Bismillah.
Before we begin, I would just like you to speak slowly and into the microphone.
Ako janimba damutala be lafila puru nibe diamula isi diamo nyin sumayandi kato abe kanna sor kanne molle ba kanna sor kan adu nibe diamula fanan isi datili microphone nyinna.
Bismillah.
Assume a position that is comfortable to you so that we can all hear you clearly.
Ako si nyama me ya lonko wole te fanan da handi satara ite ngoji la karala te batandila puru mbesi la kumo moy ay senea.
Also whenever I'm speaking, can you make sure that I finish what I'm saying before you start to speak so that our speeches do not overlap?
Ako bitun nate be diamula bitun ibe la moyla hanfo nate yala kumo jindi secondante dunje utumo sina diamu katu amalla fi alla diamoli yesele nyokan.
And please be aware that there's also interpretation into various languages going on, so just take it slowly.
Ako isa sumayandi katu niaja abofula kanna soro beke kanne koma la tumandolo itabula kala mabari ba kanna sor kanne puru kumo membe fula asisenea kanna sor la lufanal sa fono.
Bismillah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Witness.
Ako inumbara ba ke sedo.
Can you please tell us your names?
ako sa ito kang ito mumem beta ni kontong.
Bismillah. Yo, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Wadi misimo bema.
Imam be amu.
Adu.
Ito ni kontong. Ito ni kontong ay nyin ka
Yahya
wala.
Bojang Birkama.
Yahya Bojang from Brikama Kabafita.
Where were you born?
Akoy wuluta sate jumale to.
Foni kansalan kanfelna.
Fonye Kansaga, Kamfenda,
Bojang Kunda.
Bojang Kunda.
Is it correct that you're from the Jola tribe?
Ako foto nyalem e fanambota jola la silo le kono.
Jola piro wan wala mutati.
Ame pio jola.
Yeah.
Kindly tell us where you live now.
Ako afanye saying ibe siri mintole.
San besire Birkama.
I'm resident in Brikama now.
What is your occupation?
Ako eka balum doku fasonne la ila mecho.
Wotumo bedo ko la lopitano to.
Before I was working at the hospital,
Inatanam by 1996.
but I was sacked in 1996.
Woni mbite mamol kan sodo morolan buka soto non fangoye.
Since then up to now, I depend on people's gifts for food. I can't get food on my own.
Mr. Witness, can you just kindly tell us what you were doing at the hospital where you were working? What were you engaged as?
Ako isa fanyeng otumo be loptano to ekamun doku fasonne keje otumo.
Demu fengo on kadula alfita.
I was a cleaner.
Cleaner.
And how long did you work? Were you working with the Ministry of Health?
Ako wati jelle ke do ko la fodo be do ko la no minister bundale ko to mem mata jat kende akunyalla.
Middle go 24 years.
I was working for 24 years.
Just to be clear, was this before Yahya Jammeh came into power or after he came into power?
Ako purka ko sene andi wayatara janni Yahya Jammeh man sakunda ta lombang fo ala man sakunda ta ringolom.
And then I do coach a bin jawra time.
I started work since Jawara's time.
Can you tell us where you were around 1994 when Yahya Jammeh took power?
Ako isa fo no nye ebenun dami 1994 Yahya Jammeh sembota tu moment.
1994, Yahya Jammeh Banko Tajang.
In 1994, when Yahya Jammeh took over the state,
Because Sodarole Banko Tango go Sri Lanka Biati Nyatale.
when they said the soldiers have taken over the country, I said now our country is spoiled. I was the one who said that.
Can you tell us why you said that or why you thought that?
Ako afanyeng munan na yo fo wala munan na yo mira nung ko bangkoti nyata le karu sojaro le bangkota.
Meat Nangao for Animura Nangao Mira.
The reason why I said that and why I had that thought,
Ntemankarang.
I am
I
not literate, but I used to hear that
Sojar Masakunda Tubabu Kamakorike. And Mitola Jang, Lintubabu Dati Jang, I became a problem on it.
I am not literate, but I used to hear that they said that military governments normally don't get assistance from the West. And given that our country is dependent on that help, so I made that statement.
Can you tell us if you knew Yahya Jammeh?
Afanyeng bam fulum ini Yahya Jammeh nyolon ne numbang.
Ngalon Abamamu Binkiret.
I know him. His mother is my aunt.
What kind of person did you know him to be?
Ite ya longo tumo mo fasonne mo ati ibalo na tumo.
Yahya Jammeh.
Yahya Jammeh.
Yahya Jammeh akuluta ajata e nyamen. Halala diamo na yako ibalo ko mole men kuluta ajata e nyamen. Hormatije.
He was brought up by his own standards. Even if you look at him, you know that he's someone who disciplined himself based on his standards. There is no respect in his behavior.
Since you knew him, did you support him when he came into power?
Biriya long fo biray banko ta ifanan kafta male bam puruka asembentuya
hani
To empower him, to support him, no.
Did you belong to any political party at the time?
fo tembo ibe politic party do kono le bang o
wato ndebe UDP le 100%.
At that time, I was in the UDP 100%.
Were you active with the UDP party?
ako tumo febe bambandi UDP party o kono le bang kakulu tamandi
Since 1996, untulinga usienu tombong, usiente banko kanjang.
Since 1996, we were the ones that nominated Usenu. He was not in the country at the time.
Can you tell us what kind of activities that you actually went through with the UDP party?
afanye ibe UDP party o kono yetumo nyameng ika do kulle keye bang ika kulle tamandi bang fo imu kafudin kense oda maneti
Man do kucheje, man kodini je, kanole meyal ko banko kan siwliano le nyanta banko marla do bale je jele. Bare sojaro manyana banko marla, banko soja banko maro, womu mala retanlet. Wala mbutaji mansong ala friend.
I did no specific work there. I did not seek for any financial reward there, but just for the fact that the military should not be in power, and that was why I went into the UDP. Because a military rule is like saying, let everybody laugh at me.
Mr. Witness, can you tell us whether during some of the political rallies and campaigns that you attended, you actually served as an interpreter for the Jolas?
ko fo sa fo no nyabang ala UDP la bengulu mitingulu aning ila jama bengulu fodum inene kanna soro ke itolien na bang elaw bendulalto
Yes.
Kindly tell us what that entailed.
afanye wo do ko be kanna soro e ka ke nyaadile
Nintata mitino la.
When we go for meetings,
Nindiam la be diam te pata manika kan suru akan fula kan.
when all the speakers have spoken in Mandinka, in Wolof, and in Fula, I will transmit that into the Jola language.
Did you attend all political campaigns and rallies of the UDP?
ko fo ma beta politique campagnol ni mitingulu to la ni ralliolu UDP e mennuke
Nkama be rally to ni rally ngalo bula fo mo to ngadia mbadi ngole.
I used to attend, but on each rally I go to, I used to stand at the platform and I address my relatives.
Please tell us whether there were many Jolas who were actually members of the UDP party.
ako isa fo no nyele bang fo to nya jolalu siata le menu be UDP party okono
Jola men be UDP kono.
The Jolas that were in the UDP,
Isiata bile barbirim
there are many today,
base
but since from Basse
fo koina
up to Koina,
Gunjur
up to Gunju,
ndo mo flebe UDP Jola be kono.
there were only two people.
Ndole forota UDP fenfenata UDP antole traje. Yahya Bojang single nyasi.
We are the only two people in the UDP, Yahya Bojang and Single Nyasi. We are the only two Jolas in the UDP. Any other Jola that came into the UDP found us in the party.
Can you tell us whether as a Jola in the UDP party you experienced anything negative or positive as a result of your affiliation to the UDP party?
ako fo isa fo no nye ila taro UDP kono fo ye ku takile mensi ke ku kendeti bang wala fo mensi ke ku kurumuti wala ku dimindingo ka foko imu jolaleti bari ibe UDP party okono fo o keta nyaadile
Indela taro UDP ku kolengo dron hani be si jandame to ku kolengo dron wala katakindala.
My membership of the UDP party has brought me only hardship up to today as I speak to you now. The only experience I've had as a member of the UDP is hardship.
Can you explain what kind of hardship you've had to endure as a member of the UDP party?
afonyen ila o kolealu mum kolealeti wairi kake UDP nkoti
Kolia memu UDP.
The hardships that I experienced as a member of the UDP. This is what is it? They said that I was a very foolish jeweler.
Very.
Because
Yahya
Jammeh's mother is my aunt. And I have not accepted to follow him. Instead, I joined Amandinka party.
Okay. Thank you. Can you tell us whether apart from the UDP party, there were any other active opposition parties at the time?
UDP kola for opposition party dole be keri nelu tumo.
Party obeje.
Yes, there were other parties.
Can you tell us whether the UDP party was perhaps the biggest party or the most active party at the time?
Foisa fono nyango tumo ba UDP lom party otume warta party dolti fodum wolela wakilo ni kata ko siata party dolti otumo bang.
Because
this is
UDP not.
Because UDP
UDP wala ba bondi la jang. UDP de wala ka sorong, UDP de wala ka fa, UDP de wala ka bute, UDP de wala ka sene. Kedo be burka maja no wo be sene tale my friend.
UDP is Yahya Jammeh's party because it
Yahya Jammeh's poison.
Poison. UDP is Yahya Jammeh's poison because he knew that it was the UDP that is going to eventually get him out of power. It was the members of the UDP that got imprisoned, that got killed, that got castrated, that got tortured as well.
Mr. Witness, just to remind you to take your testimony slowly so that the interpreters are able to catch up with you.
Ako isa sumayandi domon puru kanna sorla lusi ila kumo be satano ibe memfola.
I'm sorry,
I'm sorry, sometimes my temper flares.
Mr. Witness, do you remember around 1996, did anything significant happen during that year?
Ako selo fo hakilo sibula 1996 sango kolale. Wo sango fo ku soton element keta mensike kuku mati la karola ila jeroto.
Ku tege mealo ko mesuma atantela karola ku kolengo drong.
There is nothing that had been easy with me. All I have experienced has been hardship, only hardship.
Mr. Witness, please listen to my question. In 1996, did you attend a meeting in Birkama, a UDP political meeting?
Ako si ala nyinin karolu hakil tubake. Ako 1996 sankono. Fo ima beta bentole Birkama mensike UDP party wala benti.
UDP Birkama dongo chetare.
The UDP Birkama meeting took place. I was to have been present.
But Gandhi meeting okasi.
But before the meeting,
12 o'clock, correct?
By 12, they sent a child to tell me that my older brother passed away in Kamfenda, and so I left for the place.
1 week,
I did not witness the meeting. I spent a week in Kamfenda, so I did not witness the Brikama meeting.
Do you know what the meeting was about, that particular meeting?
Ako fo bengo etiye nyawnyandi fo sa long bengo nyin dalilo keta muneti nung wo bengo men keta Brikama wonya.
Bengo man kenyala umar wotumo debe sangalo nyodo ko yal mama be freng.
The meeting did not take place in my presence. That time I was sad. I was sad for the loss I just told you.
Was the meeting about the presidential elections that were due to come?
Ako fo sina nyimwe ko fo bengo nying ya ke president carte fo le kama memba kan na wotumo.
Wo meeting do that? Ma be nada. Because in that being the tata sangadula.
When I went to the funeral plate and came back, when I got to my home, my children told me that the soldiers and police are looking for you. And I said, what is it? Because I have not done anything so far as I know.
Mr. Witness, can you please address the commissioners when you speak rather than the public, please?
Ako sedo ni be diamula inya tilim commissioner la e katu wole kumma ya tabari amanjare purika jama molu jube inya tilim commissioner la katu wole nyante la kumolu fahamu la kende ke ya lom membe kering.
So far you have said that you attended a political meeting in Birkama in 1996. However, you were unable to stay for the meeting because they informed you that your elder brother had died, so you had to leave the meeting abruptly, and you did not return back to Birkama until a week after that. Kindly tell us what happened after you returned.
Ako wairi Birkama bengo nying hamole num kataje bari manna taje katu yesango soto itata osangoto adu yelo kunke osangoto bari okola brisa itana muneketa.
Brisa itana.
When I came home,
the morning Kafunel Kongo, so there are new police or telling you in the Ngo you can tell me, Gamuneke, and I go not a suitola. For Saman Benoja and Quantabitas are taken.
So when I returned back, my children and some of my companions informed me that police and soldiers were looking out for me. And I asked them, what have I done? I have done nothing. Then I said to them, anyway, I will sleep the night, and tomorrow we'll see each other because I was going out in the streets anyway.
What happened the next day?
Ako so mo muneketa.
When I woke up in the morning, I went to the market. At the Gunjur Johnson, the place they call Ekomog.
Police.
As soon as I arrived at that place, one trader saw me and took a bicycle and off to inform them that Yahya Bojang has returned.
Okay.
When that was done, I was there. I saw a military truck approaching, and they were filled. And then they came and alighted where I was standing. They asked, who is Yahya Bojang? And I told them, I am the one. They told me, well, you are needed at the station. And I asked them, what have I done? They told me, well, let's just go. When we arrive, you will know what it is. So we pushed and pulled there for seriously. Because I did not agree to go. Then they started a fight, and so we fought there. But because they outnumber me, they are many. They held me and torn my hands backwards, handcuffed me, and then they proceeded to take me to Banjul.
Mr. Witness, can we just go through some details? You said the soldiers said they were going to take you to the police station. Can you kindly tell us which police station it was?
Ako biring sojaro no polisolu ini yo dia moment keje iko ibe sambala police station oto ako police station jumalem
iko ibe sambala bigama police station biliyem bulande mo to kono dron imallo bigama police continue another banjun.
They said they were going to take me to the Brikama police station, but once I was in the vehicle, they went past the station, the Brikama police station, and straight onto Banjul.
Do you remember how many soldiers alighted from the vehicle that arrested you?
Ako fay hakilo ya mutale soldier jelle jita wo moto kono men ye muta.
Adada for motang.
It was up to 10 people.
Do you recognize any of them, or do you remember any of them?
Ako fo mobe kono le yemen sute wala mobe kono yemen long.
Mamo sute kono. Billion samba ye hand over that man.
I did not recognize anyone amongst them.
Abulai Kujad, one director NIA.
But when they took me, they handed me over to Ablai Bojang.
Ablai
Kujabi, who was the director of the NIA.
Okay. Mr. Witness, before we get on to what happened at the NIA, can I just take you back, please? You mentioned that the soldiers you were involved in a fight with the soldiers.
Ako janning albafula menketa altaringo. Iko inin sojarolu keleta wo femfonye woto bang.
Ye fengo chidoleta ye kangolipa.
They took a gun and they were hitting me on my neck. They were hitting me with a gun.
Gunbutt.
It is correct that you were gun-butted at the back of your head.
Yes, on my shoulder.
When the soldiers attempted to arrest you, did you fight back?
Yes, because I told them I was not going. I did not know what I did wrong.
Did they inform you why they were arresting you at that point?
They did not tell me anything. They didn't tell me anything.
So you said they arrested you, they put you at the back of the truck. Can you describe what truck this was?
Double cabinet.
It was a double cabin.
What color was it?
It was a white in color.
So the vehicle took you all the way to NIA, as you said?
But it did not have any number, no plate number.
Thank you, Mr. Witness. When you got into the truck, they took you all the way to NIA. Kindly tell us what happened when you got to the NIA.
When we arrived, they brought me down. They went into Abulai's office. Abulai came out. He held his cigarette packet and he was boogieing. Counsel, we are having trouble hearing him.
Mr. Witness, kindly take your microphone with you as you're walking. And please demonstrate again. Please start again.
Where's
Mr. Usher? Can we have some assistance? Thank you. Mr. Witness, please start again. Tell us what the reaction of Abdullah Kujabi was when you got to the NIA.
He said to...
What he was saying was that when he arrived, Abdullah Kujabi came out with a packet of cigarettes, and Abdullah Kujabi told him that anybody who doesn't like Yahya Jammeh, I don't like him too. And here, as far as you have arrived here, if you don't mind, you are going to die here. Then I replied him. I also told him that you are the person who is going to die here, or you will be impaired here. Something will happen to you that will make you impaired, or something bad will happen to you. But me, I will go out of this place and leave you here.
Mr. Witness, did you know Abdullah Kujabi before, personally?
Akofoye Abdullah Kujabi lonne nung almofulu fale nyo lonne nung janni ubebe sila.
Very well, we are all from the same village. So my not being a member of the APRC party is what has been hurting the people of Fonye all over, so that for them, everyone was making all efforts as they could to ensure that I was killed.
Can you tell us what happened next after you got to the NIA premises?
He went inside.
He went inside
and came out. He came and told them, here he is sitting down. Then people came and undressed me. And then they took me to
Mr. Witness, can you kindly...
Nibediamula akanyang ikadomandi for prunsa kanasoro but ni continue dorong kanasoro te kenola. Ko brief fintita ye urang. He said that when Abdullah Kujabi went back into his office, they came and stripped him naked. Only his underpants was left with him, and they took him to a standpipe and they started pouring cold water on him. Priye rose wokola muneketa.
Priye rose balosina limo. Womo se nada. Ye njongotondi tabuloto.
So when So after I was soaked from this tub, I was brought back and I was made to squat on a chair, and it was from that time that they started electrocuting me, and they were doing it on my feet.
Can you tell us who took you and hosed you down, and who also placed you on the table and started to electrocute you?
Ako afonyeng jumale isamba pompoto ke rose jiola aning jumale nate ke inyonkotondi aning kakurangota ke imas ala.
Intele abula kuja bole ki because go bebe do ko atele.
I don't know.
Because atele direct to that time.
But they were sent by Abdullah Kujabi. They were working on his directives because he was the director of the NIA at the time.
Can you tell us how you were electrocuted?
Ako afonyem fanang inata kurango ke ibala jato bala nyamenga ni minto.
Iye wura bala simo beke kurango katana ke yat. Yo be mas.
They when they were on the when I was made to squat, they were electrocuting me on all parts of my body, including my manhood, and it took almost 3 years, and I was not able to perform my marital
obligations, I believe.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Can you kindly tell us what other parts of your body was electrocuted at that point?
Ako isa fono nyabang ye balo minto ni minto kotake na takurang futandi damenuto.
Ya chenda nengoto.
They put on my tongue to the extent that my head was almost shaking, vibrating. And all that while I was naked.
Were there any other parts that you were electrocuted on?
Ako foi balo dula dul fanale bijele kurang futata damen nuto damen ye kurang ke damen.
Ye feel lo chedang ikonga dinga akete dinga kajara
they put one wire on my left armpit and they told me to fold it, and at that time my whole body was shaking, and then they took it and put it on my right armpit as well, and I experienced the same
pain.
How long did these electrocution sessions go on for?
Nyimkura maso me yake la ifo hakilo samutano ametala ya wati jeleta.
Kulong tilio tili iba kandron.
The electrification.
Bili ente sambaje tilio tili. Because bili ente dunda wo nyindula ndo fenge. Bambadinka uman tiloje nyala 1 week mbelari. Bambadinka 1 week mbelari.
The electrocution happened every other day, every day. And when I was in Babadinka, I was there for a week, and I have not seen sunlight all that while.
Can you tell us, can you describe to us the Bambadinka cells that you explained? Can you tell us where they were located within the NIA premises?
ako fo sa fo no nye wo bamba dinka ye futandi damen abe ena ela sansango kono min do ma fane la korda kono je
It is here.
bamba dinka bele
Bamba Dinka is here.
yenyi parasoje dawda mole kataraje.
You see this place?
Can you, can the cameraman please just capture his diagram?
Normally you will go flat on your belly and you will crawl inside. You see this leg?
Into 1 week.
They will chain it and tie it either side. I was naked and I was being beaten by mosquitoes. And when they get up, they'll tell you that you will die here.
And he said he was in that same position for almost 1 week. He was tied up.
When they remove you, when it's time to eat, they will take you from out of this place and you sit here. When it's time to eat, you pull yourself and sit here. You have your meal and then that was why when I heard that you paid a visit there and not see it.
Thank you, Mr. Witness. Can you just resume your seat? Okay, Mr. Usher, can you please show the diagram to the commissioners, please?
Saying at a fongo yemen safe pro abambadinka benu nyaming abeje nyaming between council ko yo yitandi commissioner bo kayto le jibe kan
abetelle.
This is the way it was.
Nyama bambadinka abetelle ikadule bukayole mano ni bise dunta ikatuwe nyama ni eja dunta ikatuwe nyama ibukayole mano.
When you hear Bambadinka, this is how it is. Once you are on your belly and you crawl inside, you cannot turn. Whatever position you went in, that's the position you are going to remain in.
Thank you, Mr. Witness. Can I just take you through this vital piece of evidence so that it's clear to the witnesses? I mean, sorry, to the audience.
Alafta itamindila dulala la puru jesi sata ay senea puru melu bebe la moikan kumosi ko ibema.
Is it correct that the Bambadinka cells were underground dungeons?
Ako foto nyalo nyinti Bambadinka la oselul yeke banko du malebang.
Ena sal baten.
At the big parlor of the NIA. Inside that big parlor, that's where they make partitions. Normally, you go behind
Well, it was, the door was just behind the building. So when they take you there, they will push you down the hole and they will start beating you to push you down. The moment you are inside the hole down, then they will get hold of your legs, tie them up, and they will make you lie down. If you lie down on your back, you will remain like that throughout. If you lie down on your stomach, you will remain like that throughout.
Mr. Witness, you mentioned that each cell was just big enough to contain a human body. And once you were put into it, you could not move left or right or on your side. Is that correct?
Ako yenyum foko ni tata hanfo yedundi ilawo dinkirato bitun yidunta je nyamin ikatu le nyama ibuka yele mano buluba kan ibuka yele mano marakan ibuka yele mano ka lanya dota ako fo muto nyalti ba
ibuka yele mano
you cannot turn
ibuka turn nothing.
You cannot turn anything.
When
your chest is tired of lying on it,
Abanta.
There were only 2 lying postures. Either you lie on your stomach or on your back.
Is it
Yaje momo tulutala amaro.
Mr. Witness?
Ako selo,
Is it correct that you could not access the cells without the intervention of another person to actually place you into the cells or remove you?
ako fodum yo selo lukono ni be dundi la je fo moye nyori ke mako ke nyori pour que dundi je bari ka fo e fama dung e faye je wo ka kole ala fodo abe o nyale bang
Nina de niela.
When you lie down,
Niela. Ike nyorne.
they used to push you
Fo kuela jankat.
until your head.
they'll push you down until your head connects to the inner wall. That's how you will remain. If you go in on your stomach, you will remain like that.
Thank you, Mr. Witness. For now, we're going to have a short break, and then we will come back after the break to continue your testimony.
Ako mbitala follow nga daha ndingota bitung nim daha banta nim muruta nang ukola sede aron india mosina continue.
Mr. Chairman, the lunch break is up, so we'll stop for now and then continue after the break.
Thank you very much, my counsel. We will adjourn until 2:30, an hour's time. Thank you. Meeting is adjourned.
Akonte Yahya Bojang. Yahya Bojang. Ibabla mandinga kangolto.
Do swear that
Mbenkali lako.
Ndekala ko.
I'll speak the truth.
Mbeto
And nothing but the truth.
Ndefem fola.
Kola janna ma je tonya.
So help me God.
Ni ala.
Thank you, Mr. Usher. Good afternoon, Mr. Witness. I hope you had a good lunch.
Council ko nga fe selo ako abe konton na fulung ila konton bete atale bang.
Naam.
Ako fo e konton tale bang.
Konton tale.
You're kindly reminded that you're still under oath.
Akabe hakilo bulandila ko biriba da mutala yek alqur'ano leta yekali hanim bi mo kali okonole.
Hankai.
I wish to also remind you to give your testimony in a slow manner.
Ako alafta fananke hakilo bulandi ni be sede arola isi asumayandi sila duma dia mo sumayandi wairi molba kanna sor kanne.
Bismillah.
So that the interpreters will be able to interpret your testimony in the different languages.
Nyin kamala kanna soro sekeno anyama kanguluto enyanta fala kangulu menuto ako enumbara.
Bismillah.
Are you ready to proceed with your testimony?
Ako foi paretele pour ka tenten sede arola bang.
Hankai.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Ako enumbara.
Before the break, you were giving us a description of the Bambadinka cells. Is that correct?
Ako janning na bengonyin kuntu kata dahala kata kondong la ibe Bambadinka Kenya le fokanu moli. Ako foto nyalem.
To nyalem.
Yes, it's true.
You showed us a diagram of the Bambadinka cells.
Ye Bambadinka selo lubenyamin ya akaito nunuringo safe ya itandinna.
Abole nyama.
That's the way it is.
Yeah. And on the right side, there are holes or cuboles lined up as individual cells.
Ako ning midunta ilawo bungo kono e Kenya tilin dinkirale la molu kasi dami yo baro
Inside that polo,
ni dunta bungo kono dron
as you get inside,
buluba
on the right,
selo nyimbe wala to
that's where the cell is.
ye kuntuntete comme nyimbe nyame.
Just like here, once you get into the polo, you take a turn and then onto the holes.
Very well. And after you're shoved, after detainees are shoved into this hole, is it correct that their legs are separated and tied?
Mari singlu balale bang ya asiti cheno la wala ya fembulala dinko kono je katara nyame nyama ja ni bulol.
Ni bi
Your legs are outside.
or singo membe tula banta
The legs that are outside,
e ka jolo taya mini ni sindole asiti jana yindo fana mini sindole asiti jana ka to nyama je.
they'll take a loop and tie one leg and tie to the other end and do the same to the other.
Thank you very much. Mr. Chairman, we would like to put this diagram into the record.
Council ko yenyin kaito men
Mr. Usher, can you please assist us?
Badila commissioner la pour isa kafu sede kaito luma menu be blokono.
That's the way I got in there and I know how it's like. Once you are on your stomach, you cannot turn on your back anymore.
Thank you, Mr. Witness. Mr. Chairman, the exhibit number is 0046.
Ako enum
Thank you, Council. You may proceed. That procedural thing, we can do it now, but your request is granted.
Mr. Chairman. Okay. Mr. Witness, I would just like to go back and just clarify the statement that you made, or the testimony that you made to us regarding how you were treated once you went into the NIE premises.
ako alafta murula komo dondi kakudula dolu seneyandi wato men aldunta NIA lawo korda kono je alafta ali dinkira maje alafta damen ye seneya itulma.
You explained that you were put in the Bambadinka underground cells during the day, and at around 4 a.m. at night you were removed and you were electrocuted on different parts of your body. Is that correct?
Ako biriye sambaje tilulo ye dundi je wo ilawo dinkolu kono bring abototo inata ye rose wato me nyum foko ye rose jiwla kolalum inate nyon ko ton ye kurangota ka ke balajato dinkiralu to ako fo aketa wol nyaba
aketa wol nyama.
That was what it was.
Can you tell me whether you remember any of the people that actually electrocuted or tortured you during this time?
Ako fo hakilo sibula mola ye mellon wala simen sute men ya lon ko wolle yo tilimbali ya kela ka kurango ke jato bala wala men ye mantoro lekan fo isi hakilo sibula mola ikono bange mellon.
wala mo hajulobe men kan wala mi la director ti Abdoulaye Kujabi wala hand over nyula yen tilimbali ya atele long atele ko be responsible.
The one that I can recall is Abdoulaye Kujabi, because he was the director and he handed me over to these individuals who maltreated me.
Whilst you were being tortured, was there anything put on your head or over your head?
Akobiri bewo tajire ya kelela foye fenne ta ya bule kungola bang wala foye si fenla ikungo kang.
They took a black polythene bag and they put it over my head as like a hood, and they tied it so that I was unable to breathe.
Once you were electrocuted, can you tell us what happened next? What did they do to you after you were electrocuted?
Ko brio kurang lutaka kurang ke bala jato bala brio ke foye bandi ina tamune kela koteke.
Na dana mbulota.
They now took my hand.
Yabula jido kono koma.
They inserted it into a kind of liquid behind me. My hands were burning as if they were in the fire. My hands were all with blisters. Here are my hands.
Can you please show your hands to the commissioners?
All destroyed.
Akopulu isi wuli yeta komisionali ya nyilmen be tabulu bato imara karola ye bulo yitandila purisi bulo je nyillon komisionality menu be marala.
Please take your time, Mr. Witness.
Ako sedo isata kundomandorong ya domandomang.
Mr. Witness, are you in a position to proceed now?
Ako silam for isiri tenteno dia mole lebang.
Aha. Yes, yes.
Please describe to the commissioners the condition of your hands right now.
Ako ibulo benyamen nyin tembeng so alafta yole sata commissionali pour isamoy ibulo benyamen.
And kindly show it to the cameraman so that they can record it.
Ako isaitan di camera tiolu fanal lo isa record pour nyin camera tiolu men be J10 pour isa record.
Thank you very much. Mr. Witness, please describe the condition of your hands.
Ako silang ibulolu be nyaming ibe tembe dato ete fang balajato yalo na be nyaming isio fo commissionali
Yato monken ya feren.
My health-wise, I am not okay. My whole body aches, and all of that is sickness.
Kindly just tell us what happened to your hands, the condition of your hands right now before we move on to the other areas?
Ako isa fono nye mune kete ibulol la me ya sabu aning ibulo be tembe da mento bi isio foye commissioner lu wolle be mara karola ni be diam la inyanta inyatilin na wolle la inyatilin la ani marala kadu wolle be sirin pour ka kolu bo nyoto
be da men sai
Where I am now
akitan jakalu koti ngal ni be bono la nyamen fo ala
is a dilemma for me. I do not know how I will be able to get out of this situation.
Mr. Witness, are your hands usually very rough and dry during the Hamatan season?
Ako foy bulolu katara jarin ten ning sumaya wato dunta foy bulolu katara jarin ten bang wato be ning sumaya du wato dunta
ni sumana ta ka tela ka jambele ka te ci yelo ka funti muka fe mutano sumaya mu problem
It usually tears during the time of the cold and it bleeds.
During that time, are you able to do anything with your hands?
ako fo tembo e ka kukeno le ibulolu la bang do ko wala ni lafta kukela ibulolu la
muka fenche no ge jure ka donga bulolu dundije
I am unable to do anything. What I do is to warm water and insert in my hands.
Mr. Witness, can I take you back to when you were being electrocuted? Was there anyone present in the room whilst you were being tortured, apart from your torturers? Can you remember any person being there?
akabe mrundi la koma domandi wato men ibeo tajire yakele la ka kuramota ka ke balajato dulaluto fummo dobe jele me ya sede ya namanke wo moluti menu be tilimbali yake kangela wolu kola fummo do sotontale men tarta bu kono je akata men nyala
e kambondi bamba dinka fora kuloko
They usually
shoot of 4
take me out of Bambadinka 4 a.m.
ye mbondi woto ye samba pompo to ye rose jula
They will take me to the pump
jo bes baro besina
and
then
then
don ko ton di tablo kan
hose me, soak me with water, and then bring me and make me to squat on a table.
ye ko ron sambana
And then they bring the electricity.
sojar nani
4 soldiers,
do ci do lo jang
one
do ci do lo jang
put a gun on my forehead, the other one at the sides of my head, the other one at the back of my head.
ye kay to landi tablo to
And then they placed a sheet of paper on the table.
e ko nga sign
And then they asked me to sign.
e ko nga sign nte mandu ko ni jang
I said to
nte
them
mankara
to sign. I am not here to seek for work.
ko hani a sign o ko rasina ko
I'm not
be fala
literate.
ko sa
Why would I sign? And they told me to sign. Let me just sign, and then they will tell me what it is.
Do you know what that document contained, which they were asking you to sign?
ako foyalo ne o kaito men iko ya sign munebe safari ngato foyalo ne ba
nte maru be mankara
I did not know because I'm not literate.
ko nga sign don ko ala fo ne membe safari je
They told me to just sign. I asked them to tell me what is written on it.
Did you eventually sign the document?
ako fo inata o kaito sign lebang
ma sign mason
I didn't sign it. I did not agree.
When you refused to sign it, what happened?
ako biri balanta pour ka sign munenata ke
ye samba pompo to ko to ke
They took me to the pump. They took me back to the pump, and they continued to soak me, to hose me with water.
sumuya be na fon ka jara jara
I was so cold that I was shivering.
e ko sai baro be kandere ko ran o ceja
Then
they
told me that
ko ran be baro be sukura
now your body is hot, and then they started putting wires under my armpit and electrocuted me again.
Mr. Witness, whilst you were being tortured, was there a woman in the room with you who was working with the NIA at the time?
ako biri be o kelela fo mususo ton tale membe bungo kono je menni wo NIA ulbe do kola
ha o muso be je
Yes, there was a woman.
Please tell us about that woman.
ako fo si fem fo no nyentelo si fem fo no ntele no muso la ko to bala
That woman helped me a lot, but she was afraid because I was naked and I was being beaten by mosquitoes. The woman would remove her head tie and wipe my body and fend off the mosquitoes from me. She assisted me.
Apart from the electrocutions that you received and being detained in the Babadinka cells, did anything else happen to you whilst you were at the NIA?
Ako, wolio kulmen kela Babadinka selo konoje, wolube wotajire yalu, folube kola kudo nata kela le bang meni wolte klindi.
They electrocuted me. They did that. They electrocuted me. They were telling me hurtful things. They used to give me stale bread without butter, and I used to tell them that I was okay.
What were they telling you whilst they were electrocuting you?
Ako ekamune foye ni be kurao nakile balobala.
They told me that if I did not like Yahya Jammeh, they would kill me, and I will tell them, kill me.
How long did you stay in total at the NIA?
Akoye wati jelleke NIA ulu buluje la imuto anile ile bulo ay wati jelleke.
Nga 1 week ile Bambadinka 1 week.
I spent 1 week at Bambadinka. I was lying flat on my belly like that.
Can you tell us what happened after you were eventually released?
Ako foisa fono nyebang bri ina tebula mune natake okola.
When they told me to go home, I asked, where is the fare? One boy gave me a $50 note. I came up to the gate. I was about to get out. They called me and said that my documents were not yet ready. I came back. When I came back, they undressed me again and took me back to the tap and continued hosing me with water. After that, they returned me back to Bambadinka.
4 days.
4 days.
5 days down.
The 5th day, they removed me and told me that now your papers are ready. Yes. And I left.
Whilst you were being detained at the Bambadinka cells, were there any other detainees there with you?
Ako watu meye muta wonya fo mo dolu sutontale menu fana muta ye nati Bambadinka je.
So there are many Farafanya attack.
The soldiers that attacked Farafenye, I met them there. There were 5. But when night falls, they will remove one from there. That one never returned back until daylight. The next day, they will take another one. That one does not return. Until 3 people. Yes. Those never came back. They took me out of that place, and I left 2 people in there. Yes. But when they take them out, wherever they took them to, I cannot tell.
Were you eventually released from the NIA?
It's night that time that they removed them, 4 a.m.
My question is, when were you eventually released?
For me to go home. In the morning. Yes.
Tell us what happened after you were released.
When they released me and they told me to go home, I came out and stood out. I found Abulai Kujabi standing. He asked me, where are you going to? I told him, don't ask me. He passed me and went into the house. And he began asking them, why did you release this man? But he never came back, so I left like that and went home. Yes.
Please describe the condition you were in after you were released from custody.
Ako biri ebula wonya isaita inata tara nyadi le kabiri bala jato la karola foila kolu itata nyadi le.
Biri ente bula nseda sukoro sa mam fengo fenne kieno.
When they released me and I went home, I was unable to do anything.
Kan bulo be nyame to do kuche na mole ka ndungol so domorola.
Because the conditions of my hand were such that I could not do any work. I depend on people to assist me to take care of my family. I used to sit for 4 days without my wife cooking inside the house for 4 days, and normally it's the neighbors that will dish out food for us.
Did you seek medical attention when you were released? Please take your time.
Ako yela watu ta
Are you able to proceed?
ako foisi tenten no le bang.
Yes.
Okay. Did you seek any medical attention after you were released from
Ko
custody?
biri ebula ebe wo taranya memma wonya foi nata jara ro nyini ne bang.
Jaro mo ko do so do pour kata jaro kata lobtano to nin baloen limite kata lobtano fara tamo na da yen pengu na sei.
For health, I did not have the monies to seek proper medical attention. But each time I fall ill, I'll go to the hospital, get a paracetamol here, sometimes an injection, and I'll go home. I did not have food to eat, much more monies to take care of my health.
Did anyone take you to the hospital?
Ako fomo sotontale meye samba lopitano to bang.
Na?
Ako fomo sotontale meye samba lopitano to.
Yes.
Biri yembula.
When I was released,
Usenu samba Dr. Sise Usenu Dabo.
Usenu Dabo took me to Dr. Sise. Yes.
And how long did you spend at Dr. Sisse's clinic?
Ako wati jelle ke Dr. Sise a jara rola.
I spent 1 month there.
That
time my body used to shiver, all of it, because of sickness.
Were you eventually treated?
I was treated until I got better. Then he called Usenu and told him that, well, this is the extent of my treatment. Then Usenu now took us and we proceeded to Senegal.
When you went home to your wives, did you have any discussions with them?
Yes. I have 2 wives. The one, she couldn't wait for me. At this moment, since I was not able to perform my monthly obligations, she said she could not continue the marriage and wanted to opt out. And I said, okay, fine, you may leave.
Did you also report back to work?
I didn't go back, up to tomorrow. I didn't go back.
Can you tell us what happened to your job at the Ministry of Health?
Well, they didn't do anything to me. They told me that I was sucked. Because they said, since I said I did not like Yahya Jammeh, I could not continue to work during Yahya Jammeh's regime. And I told them that I started work here since Jawara's days.
Did you receive a dismissal letter?
ako foye safe letalo la ka foye bayle bang
biri yamba tada pour ko alna bayre letaro dinna.
When I was sacked, I went and asked for my dismissal letter.
They told me
that if I ever return back there, no one will see me again. Yes.
After your ordeal at the NIA and you went back home into your community, can you tell us how people treated you or how they reacted to you after this time?
Ako biriye nyi membe kelateng hanfo inate bula isaita itate la molia. Ako silang isi nyolu sate otoje inate je nyadile imuta nyadile sate kono.
Kajutuna kola.
They used to belittle me.
Kajutuna be manfesto do bemendi la nadimbara for mol council.
They used to belittle me since I have nothing to give to my family, to the extent that I depend on people's handouts to feed my family.
Finally, just to wrap up, kindly tell us what the impact of your treatment has been on your entire life, what you went through at the NIA. Kindly tell us what that impact has had on your life.
Ako idunta nyin kole amen konoteng NIA la nyimuto ani yekolu menu kela silang hanfo inate bula wokuo ay la baluo ke nyadile ay munkule si ima ila baluo kono.
They destroyed me, they destroyed my entire livelihood.
Please go on if you have anything else to say.
Ako isi tente natara kumado beda ilafta memfola saying isafo.
Because of my lack, that is why two of my children, they could not pursue their education. My male child
school fees
came to me and said that he had to pay 3,000 for the exams. I said to him, what your mother will cook in the house is not even there. So where else do you expect me to get the 3,000 to give you so as to go and give to other people? That was how the schooling was abruptly ended. Up to today, I am still in that hardship. When you see 25 bottles with me, know that I have been given that by someone because I am unable to do any other work.
Thank you, Mr. Witness. That is the end of your testimony. I will now hand you over to the commissioners who may have questions for you, and then we will return back to you for any final remarks you may have.
Ako inumbara bake siedo ako saing abe ibulala komisional bulu nyilmenu be siring imarala nyilom komisionality ni moy nyinin kar soto ikono ibe nyinin kala yo ni obotala abina murule kan pour nite fam fana ye kuma soto aketa ya marleti aketa kuma kaneti ilafta men satala komisionali anin gambian kulu tumu isina ofo.
Mr. Chairman, I hand over the witness to you.
Saying yelako di commissioner Mr. Chairman o sirantio fongo bitun adiam tawle wonya.
Thank you very much, Council. Thank you very much, Mr. Bojang. We're truly sorry on behalf of the Commission that you had endured so much in the hands of people who claim to be agents of the state.
Ako
inumbara, sorry about that.
Inumbara bake bitun sedo ako inumbara yakata bari bitum mantoro men late kan akatay tul family balafati amandi ye do freng ako bari bitum hanimbi kulom nyindi me yalon ko ate amandi ya momondi ye men ketela bitum ko ase abenyum folen ko se haketu men ketela.
What you endured should not happen to any criminal, to any person who is, let alone to an innocent person who's done nothing, absolutely nothing.
Men ketela amanyen na kela hanimo jawola hanimo kurumo manyen na kelala sako mome ya lonko aman femfenke yo muta yo tajire ya façon kala même man kuke ako mu kujaw balti ako ise haketu.
And what is even worse, to do that in the name of the state.
Ako men jaw yata je fango itelu ko yewoke bankole toyala.
Commissioners, if you have any questions.
Ako ning commissioner kotangule nyinin kar soto se nyinin karo ke.
Commissioner Jones, you have the floor.
Commissioner Jones wala kane nyinin ka.
Thank you, Chairman.
Ako chairman inumbara.
Mr. Bojang, I have a few questions to ask.
Ako Mr. Bojang kumadanta bembulu nyante nyinin kala menula.
The first one is regarding your detention at the NIA.
Ako follow mu ila mutoleti sindi dameng NIA.
You said you were detained for about approximately 2 weeks.
Ako yenyum foko atata follow kumfula nyong ibe ye mutaje.
During this time, were you provided any food to eat?
Ako nyin tembeng foi ka domoro dila le bang e ka men domo.
Ngurjaro.
Stale bread, dry bread. They were very angry with me, very angry with me.
Okay. The second question, following your arrest, detention, and torture,
Ako nyinin kar fulanjang biri ye muta hani fo ye samba ye nyin tajire ya lukela.
did you remain actively involved in politics after you were released?
Ako fo biri ye bula enata continue kolu tamandola le politiko la karola bang.
Ha, woman bale to la kuola.
Yes, that did not stop me from doing what I wanted to do. And I did that and saying, believing that even if they had wanted to kill me, they could go ahead and kill me.
Did you face any subsequent intimidation?
Ako fo lube kola inata kulkele men ya lonko asikete silandir kuolti men sakendi puru ibe mento eboje.
Yes, you see all those things, but I said to them,
Iko e silang
the person that you are about to kill, that one will not complain about an injury that you are going to inflict on them.
My final question.
akala nyininkar labangu.
You did say that Yahya Jammeh's mother was your auntie.
Ako fuko ya jamme bama mu ibinkileti.
Yes.
That
was why that was why they felt so hot, the fact that I was not a part of them.
Okay. You also did say you knew Abdullah Kujabi personally.
Yenyum fanam fuko Abdullah Kujabi fangolon ne amoma.
Very well. We are all from the same village.
Did the family try to intervene in any way?
Ako fo dimbaya lu badingulu ye fere kele bang wala ye dabula kulu kono nyawnyandi nyama purka kulu sono yandite.
No, that never happened.
Thank you.
Ako inumbara.
Thank you, Commissioner Carr.
Commissioner Carr wale kane nyininka.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I have 2 questions.
Aka Mr. Chairman inumbara ko nyininka fulale babulu follow nying.
You said your 2 children dropped out of school.
Iko ila dindim fululu. Wulu ila karango tinyata katu kulu ketanyamin.
What are they doing now?
Ako wulu be munela saing.
They are not up to anything now. They are not up to anything. And they are my future. But I couldn't pay their school fees. So I did not have money to buy rice for us to live on. So where would I get the money to pay school fees?
Thank you. And second question is, when you were arrested, was your family told about your detention?
Ako fulanjango nyininkar fulanjango biri ye muta foye kibaro di ila dimbaya lulale ka foko ye mutale.
Yes.
I
was arrested in front of the people of my Kabilo.
Thank you, Chairman.
Ako inumbara Chairman.
Thank you, Commissioner Kinte.
Commissioner Kinte wale lafte nyininkala sai.
Pa Bojang, mkombe nyininkala iko ila mutawato.
I said I was going to ask you. You said when you were arrested.
You
said you fought with them before they overpowered you and took you away. They took guns and they hit me with the gun. The gun struck me, butt me on my shoulders, and they handcuffed me from the back and took me away. There were many, and I was the only one. So.
Wakidili paro koramang dula komeng.
Up to now, I feel pain at this part of my shoulder. They hit me with the gun until I fell. And I stood and I revenged. They took me up to Banjo. Once I arrived, Abdullah Kujabi came out and told them to take me inside and straight to Bamadinka.
Bari walipa dula kola emana amanke kwa me balo feli krenke fo balo baramanta o moso.
They only beat me once in Brikama. All my suffering.
You can fully eat in Koto Kadaka, Gismabon, Kamaka, Yenjokotan,
In
Tabulo,
the morning,
Ye mask around.
they will bring me out of the hole in Babondika, pour cold water on me, and take me to this table where I will squat and then electrocuted.
Baraga.
Thank you. Bishop, you have the floor, please.
Bishop Odiko, wale kane inyininka.
Thank you, Chairman.
Ako inumbara chairman.
Mr. Yahya Bojang.
Ako Mr. Yahya Bojang.
Baba Dinka.
Ako Bamba Dinka.
Does it have light?
Ako fo lampo bijele bang.
I never see the sun, in fact. There is no window. It's like a grave. It's like a grave.
Now, if you are taken to the NIA, will you be able to point where Baba Dinka is or was?
Ako misali kama bibi tiloten nimmo ye samba Bamba Dinka. Ni ye samba NIA. Foibe Bamba Dinka dula chodi nola le wala kaita ndimola.
I had that they dismantled the whole place. Because it's just as it is on the paper, small holes.
Finally, what's the meaning of Baba Dinka?
Ako Bamba Dinka koto mumuneti. Ako Bamba Dinka akoto mumuneti.
That's just a hole of a crocodile. A hole of a crocodile. That's what it means. And that's where we all lay. They will never accept or allow you to see the way that place was. They will not allow you to see it.
Thank you, Commissioner Imam C.
Commissioner Imam C. Wale kane yininka.
Thank you, Chairman Bojang.
Ako amunta musolu be bulle anin dimbaya lubang.
Yes. I had 4 boys and 3 girls.
Ako foibe karankan ne bang.
I told you the 2 oldest ones those are the ones that are dropped out prematurely. The ones in the primary school, those ones are continuing, but the ones in the senior school, those ones could not continue. Because I had to pay money to the schools. And there was no rice in the house. To just give up on the schooling. Because each time I have money, it's because someone has donated it to me.
Thank you. Commissioner Zamba.
Commissioner Samba, wale kane yininka.
Thank you very much, Chairman. Mr. Bojang. No. La yininka le odingol membe bije. Keba ma sanji jelu.
Akoy dinke ma aya banta sanji away sanji jelle soto.
My oldest son is with his wife now. The second one is a female, but is also married. That is the one.
Primary 5, 6, 2 and 3.
She also dropped out of school prematurely. My second wife is the one that left. I didn't have any child with her. The one that I had children with, she's still with me.
Thank you very much, Council. You wanted the floor back?
Yes, please, Mr. Chairman, just to give the witness an opportunity to make any final remarks.
Ako ha betun alaftameng falajan rong wala nyinti silang ebe silo dila ita fango fanana ingani yo momenti laftam munne fola ya marolo mbang kamulu diamundi fo ita fanansi wo fono le sai.
Ya. Assalamu alaikum kotek. Mbadi Gambia nkolu.
Fellow Gambians,
all
these things that are happening now, it was caused by one person. Yesterday, nobody knew these kind of things. Nobody knew these things. But today, this bad rule brought about all these things. Because please, we all have to be one intention. We forgive one another.
Sorry, Mr. Witness, to interrupt you. We were just wondering whether you would be more comfortable making your final remarks in Jola.
Ako abemem fokan wale mnyinti ko fo ila kumakalla bangulu foisa fo no Jola kama to puru badi ngulu samwe.
Yo. Ngako Jola kauna. Yo. So sila ngakodi ndiamo la kodi.
Yes, please. Yes.
But you demand in remember can sorla isi.
Yo. Assalamu alaikum ku palon ku Jola ko. We have
all seen whatever happened in this country. Let's take it easy on ourselves. We are the owner of this country.
Gambia
This Gambia. Whoever sit in this Gambia, he or she will be working in the Gambia. All of us.
Let us
not differentiate to say that I am in this party or I am in this.
Gambia too, and
the whole Gambia, we are all one.
Gambia too, and Akon. You cannot obey the
the whole Gambia is one person. Whatever happened here, let it never be.
Interpreters, can we have interpretation in English?
We have suffered a lot, but nobody sent us. It's because of our country. Today, another place will be easy. The other area in the country will be easy, but we are all. Let's put it in mind that to hold each other as one. Let's hold each other as one. We are all. We are all one. And here at TRRC, but what people are saying about TRRC is too much. It's too much.
They say that what you are doing here at the TRRC, nothing will come out of it. You are just doing this effort in vain. And they said this to annoy me, And I said to them, these things have happened, and it's because of God. These elders who are sitting down, they are not sitting down for anybody, but they are sitting for God. Because someone who is standing for right and truth is working for God. And these people, they are working for God. So these your statements, you can make them. Yes.
So what I'm saying, my tribes, Jolas, let's all hold each other. We are one. we all of us belong to this country. This is what I have for my tribes, the Jolas.
Thank you very much, Mr. Witness.
Ana Baraka.
Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much, Mr. Yahya Bojang. Said thanks for coming to testify before the Commission, and thank you for those final remarks. Council, you have something else to say before I close the meeting?
Yes, before you adjourn, Mr. Chair, just to announce that tomorrow would be an interesting and historic day for the TRRC. I can say no more, so stay tuned. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for teasing their curiosity. So we'll have to see what happens. So if there are no further remarks, we would adjourn and meet again 10 o'clock tomorrow morning sharp. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you.